This is you. You exist in a multiverse, or what we call a multi-dimensional plane. Each dimensional plane represents multiple lifetimes. So this is your current lifetime. And this is a lifetime when you existed in the 15th century. And this is a lifetime when you were a caveman. You enter and exit each lifetime through the death and rebirth process. You are merely an avatar to this big guy here, your higher self or your grander non-physical self. An avatar is a soul that exists within a human costume, which is an extension of the larger non-physical self. So this, your soul, wears a costume. This soul is an extension of Big Dude. Big Dude here, we call it your non-physical self or the larger you, is aware of all dimensional frames at all time. But your avatar's awareness is only concentrated at one lifetime and one timeline. This is you, and this is your costume, your avatar, has its attention focused on one dimensional plane, your current life, like current lifetime, and one timeline. This is your current timeline. Each lifetime or dimensional plane is divided into multiple timelines. Okay, so this first timeline, let's just say, is a timeline where you have a corporate job. This timeline is a timeline where you have no job. And this is a timeline where you are self-employed. Within each timeline, there are multiple variations. You have multiple realities through which you're quantum jumping from constantly. A quantum reality can be described as variations of your current timeline. So as you see here, there's different variations of this timeline, which is a timeline where you have a corporate job. Okay, let's understand each variation. So let's say the first variation is that you wake up in the morning and you go to work on time. The second variation, B, is that you wake up in the morning, but you wake up late to go to work. C is you wake up in the morning and you decide to quit your job. And D is you wake up and you fall sick. So let's say you end up quitting your job. When you do this, you are now entering the secondary or tertiary timeline. In between each timeline is what I call a wormhole that allows you to seemingly pass through each timeline without there being obvious disturbances. So this is how time works, right? You're just constantly jumping different quantum realities and entering different timelines. And a wormhole is sort of what assists with that process, that makes it look smooth. And this is how I perceive time.